I'm not a fan of doing videos on the move anymore because I don't want the audio to be compromised. However, the video that I recorded last night, because I just did a night shift and I scheduled it to be uploaded at 11 o'clock this morning. It's now 7, that's in 4 hours time when I'll be fast asleep. The video that I recorded that was scheduled to be uploaded, I had absolutely no, I was so tired last night. I have personally got no, I've just watched it back now. I have got no idea what I was trying to say. So you have most likely got no hope of figuring it out because I don't even know, and I'm the one that said it. I don't know what message I was trying to get across. The whole thing sounded like absolute utter nonsense. I could barely keep my eyes up. I was so tired, but I make a video every single day without fail, but I'm gonna make this one better. I'm gonna correct my mistake. Because I know what I was trying to say, but listening to it, it didn't make sense to me, and it definitely wouldn't make sense to you because it was just terrible. Anyway, my message for today, because it's something that we all struggle with. When you commit to something, it's not simplistic every single day. It's not easy every single day. There are days where it is exceedingly challenging. It's extremely challenging. Whatever it is that you've committed to, this is whether it's your diet, you're trying to quit smoking, whether you're in a monk mode. Which, by the way, I want to shout out to Cole. Cole is an amazing guy who subscribes to me. He's been watching my videos, he's been commenting on them, and he wants me to do a video on monk mode, which I've said I'm going to do anyway. So this is a special message for you, Cole. I'm going to do a video on monk mode, possibly this week, or I might wait till, we'll see, that's to be confirmed, but it will be made at some point because it's something that I want to discuss and something that's helped me in the past be more productive, way more productive, and it does a lot for your mental. So that will be incoming at some point of time. But whatever it is that you've committed to, because if you've got a goal, which you should have a goal if you don't have one yet, you need something to work towards. If you've got a goal, there are days where you're really, really tired, or you've got a stress in your life, or there's just something that makes it extra difficult. Now, first of all, it doesn't matter how difficult it is, you have to keep going and do it anyway. However, if you won't, but just if you do, which you won't, but if you do, you won't. If you do, I can't continue with that. But if you do, you won't. You must keep going regardless. We all have those days where, well, I don't want to condone it. I don't want to endorse it. I don't want to say we all have those days where we fail. But just if you do fail, don't let it knock off the whole journey. Don't let it take you off track. Don't let it take you off course, because too many people let the emotionality get the better of them. They commit to something, make one mistake during the journey. It might be a week in, a day in, a week in, a month in, a year in, and just one tiny mistake, failure, fuck up, they'll say, oh, I've done it now, fuck it. Like if you're trying to quit smoking, for example, and you have like 6 months in, you get stressed one day or tired, and you just can't help yourself, and you just have a cigarette, and fuck it, I'm smoking now. My granddad does this. He'll quit smoking for like 3 months. He'll have one stress at work, or someone will offer him a cigarette and he won't be able to say no because he's drunk or something. One cigarette. Next day he's buying 20 fags, 20 cigs every single day. 20. He's like, I've had one now, so I may as well have 1 million. Where's the logic in that? That's a logic fail. That makes no sense to me. So if you're on a diet and you have a cheeseburger one day, don't think, fuck it, I can't do a diet, and then eat a cheeseburger every single day. Don't let one minor setback, one minor failure take you off track totally. Don't let your emotionality get the better of you. Just accept it for what it is. Go to sleep because you're probably tired. If you make a mistake like that, a failure, when you've been committed to something in the past, it could be a stress, but most of the time it's because you are tired. It's because you are tired. I keep saying I want to make a video on this, I want to make a video on that, but I really do want to make a video on the importance of sleep as well. I'll delve into that topic because it's a huge indicator of success, your sleeping pattern, and on days you're tired, you can feel like giving up, you're not motivated, or you can fail, or etc. So to not allow those things to happen, to not allow yourself to fail, to take countermeasures against failure, getting your sleep right is an excellent tool. If you're having an off day, just put it down to sleep. Get a good night's sleep that night and just hit it again the next day. Don't allow one failure to take you off track. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and too many people live that way. And I'll tell you the reason I'm going to give you this message. My phone is on 5%, so I'm trying to rush my speak, and I hope it's not going to affect the video quality. But I'll tell you the reason I'm giving you this lesson today. So I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost 70 pounds in the past year to 18 months. I don't know the exact date, but I'm going to make a video on this. I'm going to make a video on that. I'm going to make a video on my body transformation at some point as well. So a million videos to come. But because I've lost so much weight, my dad wants to lose weight, and because I've lost so much weight, he's asking me for advice. So I've given him advice. I've set him up with a plan. We had a little meeting, we had a little discussion for a few hours where I helped him, and I can also do the same for you in a different video where I can give you advice in that respect. But he started weighing himself every day. I don't know where that came from. I said, do not do that. Weigh yourself weekly. Don't weigh yourself on a daily basis. I've done it in the past because I was trying to get an extremely accurate total daily energy expenditure, which is trying to work out how many calories you burn on a daily basis. And it's best to get the most accuracy to weigh yourself on a daily basis with that. But I said to my dad, especially because he's just beginning, I said, do not do that at all, because it can just throw you off. Because looking at the scale and having emotionality looking at the scale, on the one day it goes up, you might not have done anything wrong whatsoever. It could just be a water weight fluctuation, which is far more likely to happen on a daily basis of weighing as opposed to a weekly basis of weighing. And seeing the number go up, even though you've done nothing wrong, can seriously affect your willingness to go forward and continue and trust the process. And this has happened firsthand. I know from experience because it's happened with me. I keep going anyway, but with my dad, I don't want him to have to. I was just advising him not to let it get to him, because I could tell he was quite. I could tell he was quite not emotional about it, but he was like letting it get the better of him. That was close. He was letting it get the better of him. Sorry, I don't want to disturb you with all that beeping. He's letting it get the better of him. He saw the weight go up and he was like, oh, but I'm doing everything right, I'm eating this, there's no point, screw it. And then, you just go back to that old way of eating. But I said, no, Dad, continue. I said that it's a water weight fluctuation. You've not done anything wrong. It's not fat, it's just water weight. So don't let your emotionality get the better of you. Continue with what you know is right. So that is my message for today's video. Just don't allow one failure. Don't have that fuck it mentality where you're just like, oh, I've done this now, fuck it. And then you just continue back to your old paradigm. That's your old paradigm pulling you back. Don't allow it to. One mistake is one mistake. Don't let it happen again. Get plenty of sleep. Identify what made you fail. Learn from your failures. Don't let them take over your life. Identify, oh, I did this today. I don't want to do that. Why did I do that? Oh, I ate a burger today. Why did I do that? What could I do next time to stop me from wanting to do that? Drink more water, get more sleep the night before, because you have way better control over what you do when you have a good night's sleep the day before. Drinking water can make you feel fuller, so you don't want to eat the burger. Oh, I had a cigarette today. What can I do to I don't want to smoke anymore. I said I'm not going to, so why did I do that? How can I change? And just figure out, identify the problem, fix the problem. Don't let it happen again. Learn from your failures. Don't just have that fuck it mentality, honestly, because that's what's pulling people back. That pulls a lot of people back. Fuck it mentality, and they'll never escape the current way of living, because they're just gonna have one failure and then say fuck it, and then you just live the same for the rest of your life. You can't change if you don't learn from your failures and allow them to take over. You will never change. You'll have the life you've got now, and you'll have it forever. And that's my message for today's video. Don't fail, but if you do, don't continue to fail. Identify the problem, fix it. That's my message for today's video. See you in the next one.